Honey, I've been around the block. I know my way around this world and around women. A woman isn't attracted to other women because femininity is not attracted to femininity. It's biologically impossible. You're so smart. I know you know this. Today I'm doing sort of like a show and tell, I guess, because I've already read these Reddit stories. They are insane. They are also hilarious because they're so insane. So it kind of helps. And I'm also adding a little palate cleanser at the end because I think it's going to be needed. Okay. Now on this first one, I'm almost tempted to provide a little context because you're not really going to know how nuts this one is until the end, but that might be a good thing. So let's just go. So, any big plans for tonight, hun? Any more parties? Haha, ah yes, everyone knows Tuesday is the day to party. But nah, staying in with a smoothie and my TV. You? Lol, you're awesome, I swear. Me, probs just Netflix and wishing I was joining you for tat smoothie. Lol, haha. Cozy pajama evening for you then. I'm jealous. And then she doesn't reply for a long period of time. You doing okay, hun? Didn't hear from you all day. Must have been a busy one. Lol, sorry, I'm just worried. Hey, sorry, I'm trying to sleep at the moment. Good night. Good morning. Gorgeous in your profile pic, by the way. What are you up to? Any plans for tonight? Saying lol, you're awesome to something as mundane as drinking a smoothie and watching TV on a Tuesday night, it feels so forced and it's pissing me off. But it's not the worst and you could chalk it up to nerves. So I'm just gonna give this one like a little, Dinner, I make a seriously good roast. Question mark, question mark. Let me know ASAP, please, so I can organize. Hey, sorry, dude. I appreciate the offer, but honestly, I'm swamped with work and need to plan a lot of upcoming projects. I have to decline, I'm afraid. Tomorrow, then? Yes or no? Sorry, bud, but I literally just said that my foreseeable future is going to be entirely work-related, so I can't. Well, this weekend, then? Surely you can take a Sunday off. All work and no play, lol. Let's go for a drive somewhere and then maybe dinner at mine. Hello?
Take the hint, pushy pants, oh my god!
I'm a freelancer. Weekends are even busier than weekdays for me, so no. Sorry, dude, but have a great week anyway. That sucks big time. Well, tell me when you're free? Sure. No, I mean, tell me now so that I can make plans. So? Then she doesn't reply again for a long period of time. How's work? Did you get my previous message, hun? Dude, I'm sorry, but I'm genuinely busy. Lol, yeah, we're all busy, but a reply costs no time at all. She called him dude or bud a total of 4 times. If she calls you dude, it's like back up a little bit. But you could also chalk it up to just her saying that regularly because girls sometimes do that. But if she calls you bud, that's like getting stabbed with a sword. Hey, bud, like you're done. There's no coming back from that. You're stabbed. But if she calls you chief or sport, she's telling you to become a eunuch. So he's almost at eunuch level.
Chop, chop, chief!
Okay, listen, this shit really isn't working for me, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. I like you, okay? I genuinely do. I have no idea why, but it happened. When I met you, something just clicked. Right away, I knew you were a beautiful and deducated person. Deducated. And that I wanted to know more about you and see you again. I feel like we had great chemistry and I loved chatting and making you laugh. Your smile made my heart melt. It's why I'm so excited at meeting you again. And this whole slow texting thing, short cold replies and ghosting GIF for hours at a time just isn't doing it for me. I miss how it felt to talk to you face to face, and I just wish you'd give us a chance to try that again. So there I am, cards on the table. Your move. No reply for a while, then he says, hello? I just need a clear damn answer, that's all. I'm not asking you to move mountains. Well, clearly he was asking her to move mountains because she didn't reply again for a long period of time. Forget it, I regret opening up at all. Sorry for trying to be nice. Again, no reply. Just delete my number. This is embarrassing. See ya. Now some might say that he has a point here because, yeah, like she's dropping every hint in the world, but she's not coming out and directly saying it. So, some people might not appreciate that, but just hold on to your cargo shorts there for a minute and just wait for the ending. You'll see why she's not doing that right here in a minute. Jesus Christ, man, what is wrong with you? What in the hell do you mean you like me? We met like 4 days ago. You don't know a thing about me, and I don't even know your last name. It's blank. I don't care. What the hell is up with that crazy Disney princess emotional outburst? And you constantly nagging me. You're like 40 years old. I'm only 34. Sorry for being honest and upfront, lol. You don't need to act like a crazy bitch about it. All I did was ask out a girl I felt I had a spark with. It's called being a gentleman. I'm the crazy bitch, am I? You followed me around whilst I was trying to work, pestering me to talk to you, and then you said you were looking for a photographer and asked for my card.
Oh, sweet mother of Betty White!
Obviously that was a lie. If you'd been honest and upfront in the first place and asked me out, I'd have turned you down from the start. Oh, I see. So being polite and nice to someone is called pestering nowadays, is it? I must have missed that part. I was thinking I was being friendly, offering you a drink and polite conversation, and instead, I'm a big creepy scumbag. Lol. OMG, I had no idea. It was an open bar. Now please stop talking to me. For the rest of this, there's quite a bit of cussing, and I have to be careful because YouTube will get mad at me if I say too many of them. So I'm just going to censor a little bit. It's the men your age that have given you such a pervy view of guys in general. I'm guessing you've been treated like and passed around so much that you mistook a nice, decent bloke for another scumbag. So sorry for wasting your precious time, princess. Dude, I swear I'll block you. Life tip, maybe next time you're doing your so-called professional work, don't wear a tight-black dress that makes you look like a You'll get less attention. Or maybe you depend on your arse hanging out to get clients. Aw, such a gentleman. Well, here's your life tip. Just because a shirt fit you 10 years ago doesn't mean it still does. And for a comb over to work, you actually need enough hair to comb over.
It looks like a weed breaking through pavement. Sport.
Doesn't feel nice, does it? Now grow up. Stop creeping on women just doing their jobs and fuck for hell off. And then he just throws in a bunch of colorful expletives. I'm gonna make a deducated guess here. You know those grandparents who have a love story where they're like, oh, your grandfather just followed me home from work every day for 3 years and just begged me to marry him, and I said no about 1,000 times, but that 1,001 time I just got too tired and I just gave up and I finally said yes. I think he has grandparents who are just like that, and he learned from them. He learned that this is what persistence is, which, you know, I love grandparents. They're amazing. And I loved mine. They were the best people of all time. But if you are learning things from people who saw a midnight premiere of a Charlie Chaplin movie, you might have bad information, okay? We have evolved and learned since the last time your grandparents non-consensually sucked face in the malt shop parking lot, okay? Make sure it applies to the modern era before you apply it. Moving on.
Today's video is sponsored by Delete Me.
Have you recently had a premium unleaded creep text you good morning beautiful, but you have no idea how they got your phone number? Well, that's because there are some predatorial PC Poindexters out there who find your digits and sell it to various data broker websites, and that makes it possible for these other creeps to find your information from a simple online search.
Oh, it can't get any worse.
And your phone number most likely wasn't the only thing that they sold either. They most likely got your email, your address, where you work, everything.
Ah, it gets worse.
To decrease the chances of this ever happening again, there's a couple of options. You could change your identity, move to a foreign country, rent a one-bedroom cockroach apartment by the beach and sell used scuba equipment for a living, or you could just get Delete Me to erase all of this stuff for you. Really? Has anyone ever taken the first option? Melvin did, unfortunately. If you give your personal deeds to Delete Me, their experts will find it, erase it from all of these websites, and 7 days later, you'll get a detailed report of their findings. And they do this for you year-round. So stay private and get 20% off all Delete Me consumer plans when you go to joindeleteme.com/pointer and use promo code POINTER at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/pointer, promo code POINTER.
Now back to the program.
Okay, so in this one, these two are in college, and they had to exchange numbers for a class project. That is it. Nothing romantic going on. That's just it. Hey, is this blank? It's blank from Lit. What's up? Oh, hey, yeah, it's me. Lol. Good, good. Hoping you hadn't given me a wrong number. Lol, I just had to give you my full name, my dude. Of course I got it right. Of course, you're a smart one. Lol. Thanks. Lol. Anyway, Blank wants to know when we can meet to go over the stuff from this morning. She said the sooner the better since it's a lot and we're sort of pressed for time. Anytime is fine, but I wanted to ask, after all that boring crap, whenever that may be, would you like to grab a drink with me? I know a great place downtown called Blank. It's a cute little bar and grill. I think you'd love it. Oh, thank you so much, but I'll be busy all this week. I'm sorry. And also, I don't mean to read into things. My bad if this isn't what you meant. But I am a lesbian, and I do have a girlfriend, just by the way. Now, every normal person would stop right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Even creeps would be like, whoops, so sorry. But this guy? No. I know what you identify as, but I'm nothing if not a persistent beastard. Why the quotations, my guy? I'm a lesbian, lol. Please don't be a persistent bastard, LMAO. And also, any time doesn't answer my question. Marianne needs to know a specific time so we can all be ready. Oh, come on, I'm a chill dude. You don't have to worry with me. I know lesbian is a label girls use to keep away the creeps, which is, I must admit, a very smart move. What?
It's time for a what the hell heel click.
But I'm chill. You don't have to worry. I just want to get some drinks, maybe some food. It'll be a good time. Promise. Oh, thank God he's chill. I was thinking he was not chill. I'm not even worried now. Dude, first of all, WTF. Lesbians are women attracted to women. It's not a conspiracy. Second, I said thank you but no to the going out. Third, please give me your answer. We need to work on this shit. Okay, I feel like I need to prepare you all for this next bit. Please buckle your seatbelts, all hands and feet inside the cabin. Make sure you're holding all articles of clothing, such as glasses, hats, etc. Okay. Honey, I've been around the block. I know my way around this world and around women. A woman isn't attracted to other women because femininity is not attracted to femininity. It's biologically impossible. You're so smart. I know you know this.
Okay, I'm just gonna play hide and seek without the seek.
Please just go out with me. I promise I'll make it well worth your while. And your friend, who is a girl, I got the code, won't mind. I know it. Everybody okay? Need some apple juice or a shower break to wash the dirt off your soul? Okay, nope. Dude, WTF is wrong with you? The only correct thing you said there is that I'm smart. But it doesn't take smart to tell that you're a douche, so quit it. I'm gay, homo, attracted to women, I like boobs, breasts, titties, what have you. And I'm not going out with you. God, you're annoying. I'm literally telling you I understand the situation and you're still playing games. What is wrong with you? If you're being serious, you know you have a biologically mental disease, right? You've seen my course roster. You know I'm qualified to diagnose that.
Were you left in a hot car as a kid, by any chance? I feel like that would diagnose some things.
Tell blank I won't be there. You all can do my share. I don't want to see you. You've deeply upset me today. This proves so much. Oh ho 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 ho, no. We're sure not as hell doing your share, bud. Think again. What we are gonna do is make sure you get a 0. And here we go. You fucking slurp. You probably were serious, weren't you? Fucking mentally ill bitch trying to tell me I'm in the wrong. Well, I have news for you. You're a low grade. I tried to give you something, throw you a bone if you will, and you stupidly refused like the mutt you are. Have fun doing my part. Could have won big. Shame. Yeah, this is one of those where it's so stupid so often that it's impossible to even have a discussion about it because there's nothing to even mull over because it's just one thing, obviously, stupid. In fact, it's also strangely mystifying because it's so stupid. This needs to be studied. Is he getting a balanced diet? What's his caloric intake? Because I get a little crazy too when I've had too much pasta. Anyway, now you see why we needed a palate cleanser, and funny enough, the palate cleanser is actually coming from a former nice guy. This is from the Humans of New York Instagram page, and this guy just tells his experience about being a nice guy. I felt humiliated and suicidal in college. It seemed like my personal failings were on display for everyone to see. I'm not all that attractive. I have a speech impediment. I'm not good socially. I saw other guys having romantic success and I felt a lot of envy. I concluded that women owed me something. They owed me a chance, and I was angry they weren't giving it to me. I'm ashamed of it now, but during that time, I formed a lot of bad and hateful opinions. I joined incel communities on 4chan and Reddit. I found a lot of men there who felt just like me. The community provided this pseudo-scientific justification for hating women. It let us feel like it wasn't our fault. We stoked each other's anger, and it felt good. Honestly, anger is just very addictive. You want to feel angry when you're suffering. It gives you adrenaline. It gets your endorphins going. It's a release. It's a substitute for what you're missing.
Oh, finally something that makes sense!
I think this is just very good self-reflection and vulnerability, and it's very wholesome in a way when people have good character development. And it's all true. Everything he said is true. I have personal experience with a nice guy. I was very good friends with a nice guy roughly about 7 years ago, and I have a quick story about him, about how he almost killed me. This is 100% true. This is not a joke, and this is a real person. So I'm going to have to use a fake name. I'm going to call him Apple Cider. Fine. Apple Cider, because I'm drinking apple cider right now. So that's his name. Apple Cider. Anyway, around this time, he got dumped by his girlfriend. She wanted to remain friends, but she was done. His attitude about it was alarming. He would say things like, after everything I did for her, oh, she does this, women suck, I hate them, you can't trust them. You know, I'll give you a mulligan for like a day, but he did this for 2 months after. And he would also, 2 months later, would be obsessively texting her in the corner of the room when we're all hanging out, or just like calling her, and it was a very angry kind of vibe you were getting from him. Well, one day, weeks after the breakup, we, as a group, went on a little cabin trip, and he was driving, and during this drive, he got a text message from her that said, you know what, I have changed my mind. I don't even want to be friends anymore. I can't do this anymore. Please stop blowing me up. This is done. And I've never seen anything like this, but he took his hands off the wheel completely. He forgot that he was driving while on the highway, and he starts texting her, not even looking up once. We're all screaming. My best friend, who's in the front seat, grabs the steering wheel and like shifts it onto the highway and like snaps him out of it. Like, dude, you're driving. It was like he blacked out. I've never seen anything like it, and I probably never will. And my entire friend circle and I, we all mutually agreed sometime after to stop being friends with him. We just couldn't take it anymore. It was affecting our mental health at that point. We were just all angry all the time and just stressed being around him. And it wasn't just over the women thing. It was over, there was a million other things, but this was one of the main ones. He was just mad at women and the world, and you couldn't tell him any different. And it was just, you know, it was to the point where we just had to go. It was affecting our attitudes and our safety, to be honest. So yeah, if you're angry enough, eventually people will start falling away from you. This guy's post is right. Anger is very addictive. And in fact, it's so addictive that it's infectious. It just latches onto other people. Because while it may be negative, there's something about it that we do like. It because it's a release from stress or, you know, like just sadness or confusion. And when your own rage does that for other people, that's when you start losing people and you start creating more problems for yourself, to be honest. And that's when you learn, I think. And I think that's what happened to this dude. Self-destruction causes self-reflection in a way. I don't know why this turned into a Tony Robbins seminar, but it's true. That was kind of a bar. Okay, so if my advice is, if you know a nice guy or a nice girl, be sure to know the signs and know when to start distancing yourself after you've done everything you can to help them, because you will start being affected mentally, and it's just terrible. And if you are a nice guy or a nice girl, you're stressing everybody out. Do something about this. Okay, let's shift gears. Click the box in the top left-hand corner and watch some wholesome green flag videos. I think we need it after this one. Thank you again to Delete Me for sponsoring this video. If you are actively trying to avoid a creep right now and you want to get your data removed, visit the link in the description and get 20% off. All right, toodles.